If you want to chime in with anything from your end, feel free. License and membership, and the next step for the president is to meet and discuss what's going to be in charge. Yeah, feel free. I mean, it's kind of so. Yeah, that's kind of where it was. And when it was like, so what do you want to say here? Nothing was happening, right? There are.
All right, good evening, everybody. We're going to get started. Let me just welcome you to our Board of Education meeting and thank you all for your attendance tonight. As you can see from the balloons, the flowers, and the gifts, I think we have a lot to celebrate as we go into our May. So let us get started. Some quick administrative work. The New Jersey Open Public Meetings Law was enacted to ensure the right of the public to have advance notice of to attend the meetings of public bodies, at which time any business affecting their interests is discussed and acted upon. In accordance with the provisions of this Act and Board of Education Policy 0162, the Board of Education of the Borough of Bound Brook has caused notice of this meeting to be posted in the Board office at Bound Brook High School and mailed or faxed to the Courier News, Bound Brook Borough Clerk, South Bound Brook Board of Education, and any person who has requested individual notice and paid the required fee. Please join me in standing for the pledge of allegiance. To the flag of the United States of America, to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice. Mr. President, roll call, please.
Yes, sir. Mr. Bell.
Here.
Mr. Dawson. Ms. Casino.
Here.
Ms. Carlton.
Here.
Mr. Zupko.
Here.
Ms. Mooson. Mr. Minhas.
Here.
Ms. Hyde.
Here.
From behind the curtain. Just in the nick of
Hey, there it is.
Oh, there we go. Hi, guys. President. Mr. Minhas is present. Mr. Bulmer. Here. And Mr. Janussi.
Here.
Board President, you have a quorum present this evening.
Thank you, sir. No president's comments for this evening. We will get right to the superintendent's report, Dr.
Good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to our May board meeting. As our president said, we have a lot to celebrate. We have people in the audience and some that aren't here. I am going to let our student council representative to the board give some announcements on some great things going on in the district first. Manuel.
Recently, in Bound Brook High School, Aiden Bohem and Caitlin Kuna were nominated for Central Jersey Players of the Week for baseball and softball respectively. The vote ends this week, and for anybody that's listening online or in the room, if you could go online and vote for them, that would be great. Similarly, senior Sarah Thiessen was selected to play in the Skyline Conference Senior All-Star Game for softball. And that'll be, I have the rest of my report later.
Oh, a couple more. Let's see.
I could list the rest of them.
So Sarah Gleason, you had, congratulations to Aiden Bowman, King Lacuna. The one thing left out was myjersey.com is where you go to go click on high school. And then you'll see the individual, pages, you can click to vote. We really would like you to cast a vote for us because we want to see our Bound players get a win.
And Dr. Freeman,
Yes.
you can also get that link on our Facebook pages.
On our Facebook page.
And you can vote as many times as you want. You're not limited to one vote. You can just keep clicking all day if you want to. I voted for both of them like 50 times today. You can go.
I was gonna say that discreetly, but you said it out loud, so as many times as you can. Okay? I also want to take a minute to congratulate all of the newly inducted members of our Spanish, French, and English National Honor Society. We had 2 ceremonies this week. And I will tell you, they were outstanding ceremonies. I want to commend Mr. Ab, Ms. Sanchez, Ms. Salas, Ms. Forget, and Ms. Foster for putting together outstanding ceremonies, and the kids for doing a really wonderful job. Okay, that leads us to the next part, which is one of my favorite parts, and that is a recognition of our Students of the Month. At this time, I would like to call Mr. Ross to the podium to recognize our Lamont and Lamont Annex Students of the Month.
Hello, folks. I'm Chris Scanlon, the principal. And I'm very happy to announce for our pre-K, David Anaros, who is winner of our Student of the Month there. He has, as far as siblings, he doesn't have any. His favorite school subject is he loves learning about math and science, and he's very knowledgeable about math, numbers, and math concepts. This is pre-K. His favorite hobbies, he likes to work with his dad, and they are currently building a pond together. And David wants to be a builder when he grows up, so come on down, David.
Come on down, David. Here he is.
Congratulations.
Hey, David.
All right.
One, two, three, cheese. One more. One, two, three, cheese. All right, perfect.
Thank you. And for the kindergarten, we have Yandere Moran, who is bilingual, and his favorite music, reverse. His favorite school subject is music class because he can sing and dance. That's beautiful. Hobbies, loves to collect dolls, and the other piece is I want to be a teacher when I grow up. This is a beautiful stuff.
Yes.
Yandere, come on down with everybody. She is. Come on, let's go be patient. Thank you. Everybody. Here we go. Need this.
Thank you, Mayor. One more, one, two, three, perfect.
Congratulations to our Students of the Month. And next up for Lafayette School, we have Miss Kitty.
Hi, our first student of the month is first grade, and we would like Anna Chula to come down. Anna has two siblings, Alexis, who's 24 years old, and Fernando, who is 18. Her favorite school subject is language arts. Favorite hobbies are writing stories, watching television, going to the park, and playing with her dog, Lucky. And when she grows up, she wants to be a doctor to help people be healthy.
Perfect.
And this is her teacher, Miss Montoya. Anna wanted to give a thank you card to the Board of Ed.
How beautiful.
So, Anna, thank you so much. Our second grade student of the month is Chloe Perez Alvarado. Chloe has a sister, Emma, who's in kindergarten. Her favorite subject is library. She loves playing softball and collecting all the Raina books. She said she only needs one more to complete the whole collection. And her career plans is she also wants to be a doctor. She wants to take care of her family and be like her mother, who's going to be a nurse.
Ready? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3.
Thank you.
Okay, next up, for smaller school, Mrs. Carbone.
Our third grade student of the month is Rudy Aragon Calderon. Rudy, are you here? Okay. Rudy was nominated by his teacher, Miss Esposito. Rudy has been chosen for the third grade student of the month because he's kind and considerate of others. He works hard in school and is a good friend to everyone he meets. Rudy has 3 brothers and enjoys playing soccer and video games. Rudy's favorite subject is science, and he would love to be an ecologist when he gets older. Congratulations. For the 4th grade, we have Rosalina Ramirez. Rosalina has really impressed all of her teachers this year. She is a model for good behavior and always tries her best in school. Rosalina has so much determination. She is even going for her black belt in Taekwondo. Congratulations.
One more. 1, 2, 3.
Our 5th grade student of the month is Erin Medina. Hi, how are you? Good to see you. Erin is our 5th grade student of the month, and she has one younger sister in 3rd grade. She enjoys all her classes a lot, but art is her favorite subject. She loves to play soccer, she plays defense, and she also loves to draw and paint. And when she gets older, she dreams of being either a doctor or a psychologist. Congratulations.
One more.
Congratulations. Congratulations. So good to see you.
Congratulations.
Our 6th grade student of the month is Jaden Arias. Jaden was nominated by Miss Bell and Miss Patel and Miss LaValva and Miss Sheepy. He has 2 older brothers and 3 older sisters. He's the youngest. His favorite subject in school is math and social studies. He loves history and also English class. He loves to read, spending time with his father. Good job, Dad. Playing with his friends and walking his dog. When he gets older, he would love to be a lawyer. Congratulations. Felicidades, isso é amor.
Next up from CMS, we have Santa Serma.
Hello, everyone. Our first student of the month from the community middle school is Genesis Perez Gomez. Genesis was nominated by her teacher, Mr. Sanders. Genesis has 2 brothers. Favorite subject is physical education, and favorite hobbies is dance. In the future, when Genesis grows up, she would like to work in the medical field, maybe as a nurse or a doctor. Congratulations, Genesis. Our next student of the month is 8th grade student Ann Suckeye. Ann was nominated by her teacher, Mr. Lay. Ann has 1 brother and 2 sisters. Ann's favorite subject is math. Favorite hobbies are acting, soccer, basketball, and volleyball. I will tell you, come across few students over the years who you can say in all confidence, you know that their plans when they grow older will come true. Ann's future is to become a neurosurgeon. Wow.
One more.
And next up, we have Mr. Smith for Brook High School.
Good evening. Our first recipient of the Crusader Citizen of the Month Award is Jaden Merrill. Jaden has 1 sibling, a little sister. sister, who will be 2 in June. Her favorite subject is definitely art. She loves doing anything that involves painting, drawing, sculpting, and more. Her favorite hobbies are gardening, painting, and softball. Her plan is to go to college after high school, but she's still deciding what major she wants to pursue. So congratulations.
One, two, three, cheers. One more, 1, 2, 3, 4.
Our next recipient is Ariana Lopez. Ariana has one sibling, Bianca Lopez. Her favorite subject in school is art. Her favorite hobbies are chess, tennis, and basketball. And she has intentions on enrolling or enlisting in the Marines and studying. Congratulations.
One, 2, 3, cheers. All right.
Our next recipient is Brian Batista. Brian? All right. Brian has 2 siblings, Emily and Denny. His favorite subject in school is math. There you go. He enjoys running, lifting weights, and sleeping, and he hopes to attend Rutgers University to study IT.
One more, 1, 2, 3. All right.
Last but certainly not least, we have Ronaldo Mancio. Ronaldo, here. Ronaldo has one sibling. His favorite subject in school is algebra, English, and music, band. Ronaldo enjoys drawing, piano, studying, fashion designing, gaming, music appreciation, writing, traveling, photography, and I don't know what that one is. And career plans are to study computer science and data analysis or finance. So.
One more. 1, 2, 3. All right.
Thank you so much.
We have 2 special students who were the winners of our spelling bee. I'm going to ask Dr. Sanchez to come up and recognize our first student for the middle school.
So this year, the community middle school and Smalley participated in Scripps National Spelling Bee. It was an incredible event at both of our schools, and we're here tonight to honor the student, the finalist, the winner in each of our schools. I have a couple little paragraphs here from Farida, from two of her teachers that would like to say a few words. First is from Farida's teacher, Ms. Kasabian. Congratulations to Farida for her outstanding achievement in winning the school spelling bee. Her dedication, perseverance, and mastery of language have truly set her apart. With each word she spelled correctly, she showcased not only her remarkable spelling abilities, but also her commitment to excellence. Her impressive performance is a testament to her hard work and determination. Farida has not only made her school proud, but has also inspired her peers with her exceptional talent. We applaud her accomplishment and look forward to witnessing her continued success in future endeavors. Well done, Farida. Next is a paragraph from Ms. Amandora. In addition to her outstanding academic performance, Farida possesses remarkable skills as a speller and has consistently showcased her prowess in mathematics. Her ability to excel in diverse fields is a testament to her intellect and determination. Farida's mathematical abilities are truly exceptional, as she consistently performs at a level far beyond what is expected for her grade. In fact, she consistently demonstrates proficiency and understanding that surpasses expectations by 2 grades. It is truly a pleasure to have Farida in my honors math class. Ms. Amandora. Unfortunately, Farida was not able to join us tonight. On behalf of Farida's current and former teachers and members of the elementary and middle school faculty, I'd like to say congratulations to Farida Bagnasi, and let's try for back-to-back titles next year in 8th grade.
And next up from Smalley School, we have Ms. Carbone.
Our Smalley Elementary School winner is Angeline Pedroza. Angeline isn't your typical spelling bee champion. With a penchant for unraveling mysteries, a sweet tooth for Twizzlers, and a knack for crocheting, she's a multifaceted individual who has captured the hearts of her school community and beyond. Winning the school's inaugural Scripps Spelling Bee was no small feat for Angeline. It was the culmination of months of dedication and hard work. Every day, she diligently practiced with her mom for 30 minutes, good job, Mom, honing her spelling skills and expanding her vocabulary. This commitment paid off when she spelled her way to triumph with confidence and precision. But Angeline's interests extend far beyond the confines of the spelling bee stage. When she's not crafting words, you can find her immersed in the pages of a gripping mystery novel. In her downtime, Angeline enjoys indulging her creative side through crocheting. Currently, she's working on a cozy blanket. Music is another of Angeline's, and she showcases her talents on the saxophone. Angeline loves nothing more than hopping on her bike and exploring the great outdoors. Looking to the future, Angeline dreams of visiting Colombia. If this wasn't impressive enough, Angeline has been an integral part of the Bamberg School District since her educational journey began in kindergarten back in 2017. Angeline had the fortune of being taught by Mrs. Formoso in kindergarten, Mrs. Derek in 4th grade, Mrs. Kiefer in 5th grade, and Ms. LaValva and Ms. Bell this school year. Congratulations, Angeline.
Good job. Let's have another round of applause. Okay, at this time, we have some special honorees. Tonight we Each of them has shown outstanding commitment, not only to their students, our district, but also the community. They were selected based on the input of their building principal and their peers. We are extremely proud to recognize them tonight for their outstanding work. Each of them will come forward and receive a beautiful trophy that recognizes their accomplishment, as well as some flowers, and take a wonderful picture. We are very proud of you, what you mean to our district, the way you take care of our children, represent our district. We're very proud of you. Let's have a round of applause. Okay, we're going to do it. So we'll have Mr. Ross come up in place of Dr. S to call forth our Educators of the Year for Lamont and Lamont Annex.
Okay, so I have been, blessed many times to support Lamont Annex as a stand-in for Dr. S's principal. And in doing so, I found it to be a magical and enchanting place where one can find unicorns. Hence, I wore my unicorn tie. And in doing that, I needed to start with a unicorn who's been a part of this district since childhood and has now become an integral part to the teaching community and is moving forward into being a supervisor coach. It's Mrs. DeLuca, Teacher of the Year.
And you'll notice she has some softball equipment on because she just came from a softball game, rusting from a softball game. So we appreciate you being here. Don't worry about it. You'll still look great.
So for me, the true testament to the heroes to be here and to show us all the glory and winning that she's done for 28 years. Mrs. DeLuca has been a kindergarten teacher here. When I was looking at her resume today, I was just in awe. Your ears must have been ringing as I was bragging about it. This is a person who is utterly homegrown and has done amazing things. She began her career in Bound Brook School District as a student. She graduated from Bound Brook High School. When she graduated, she attended Rider University and began her teaching career as a special education assistant in this district. 1 year later, she became a kindergarten teacher, and she's been teaching kindergarten ever since. Kudos to her. Beyond teaching, Mrs. DeLuca is the school's softball coach for the last 25 years. So not only is she the coach of it, she enjoys being this coach that she actually played throughout her high school and college career. She dedicates her time and energy to instill the love of the game to these young players, as you can see from the representation in front of you, sweat and tears. She dedicates her time and her energy to instill the love, and she is an educator and leads by example in working with students, works with our families and colleagues to go above and beyond in the classroom. Mrs. DeLuca possesses the excitement and the enthusiasm for both teaching and coaching. She is seen as a leader in the district and was head teacher for her kindergarten team for many years. She has mentored many new teachers and welcomes future teachers into her classroom. Mrs. DeLuca loves collaborating with her colleagues, and they inspire her to become even better as a teacher. She works hard to make her classroom an environment where all her students feel successful and special, and now she should feel equally successful and special. Thank you.
Congratulations, Mr. DeLuca.
So now, Lamont Annex, the place where they grow unicorns, we will bring Mrs. Kiss, the Educational Service Professional of the Year. Please come on. So Ms. Teacher's Assistant in the Bound Brook School District. She started in the district 4 years ago. However, she has more than 12 years experience in the field of education, and she very much enjoys watching her students learn and grow. She loves to see her former and current students' smiling faces throughout the school day. Ms. Kiss has the passion and the drive to be the awesome educator that she is. Her goal is to make sure that students reach their full potential and that they always find a pathway to success. She is always excited to see her students and her colleagues. Mrs. Kiss goes above and beyond inside and outside of the classroom. She cares about her students and their education. She always makes sure that they're having fun with their learning experience. Ms. Kiss shows determination, focus, passion, and plenty of drive to encourage others to follow their dreams. Thank you for making those dreams come true.
Congratulations, Miss Kiss.
One more, 1, 2, 3, Keith. All right.
Congratulations.
Another round of applause for Miss Kiss. And next up from Lafayette School, we have Miss Kennedy. Yeah.
Should have brought my glasses. Okay. So we are going to recognize Deanna Nelson. It is with great pleasure and immense pride that I am here today to honor an exceptional educator, an inspirational leader, and a dedicated mentor. Today, we celebrate Miss Deanna Nelson, who has been rightfully selected as the Governor's Educator of the Year by her Lafayette colleagues. Ms. Nelson is more than just a health and physical education teacher at Lafayette. She is the heartbeat of our school's commitment in promoting a healthy, active, and supportive environment. From the moment you step into her class, it is clear that Ms. Nelson's organizational skills and creativity set her apart. She meticulously plans fun and exciting activities that not only engage students, but also inspire them to lead healthier lifestyles. Whether it's through innovative fitness challenges, interactive health lessons, or school-wide wellness activities, Ms. Nelson's passion for a healthy lifestyle shines through in everything she does. Beyond her classroom duties, Ms. Nelson also serves as the JV soccer coach for Bound Brook High School. Her leadership on the field mirrors her excellence in her PE classes. She instills in her players the values of teamwork, perseverance, sportsmanship, and shaping them into not only better athletes, but also better individuals. One of the hallmarks of Ms. Nelson's professional journey is her commitment to continuous improvement and collaboration. Each year, she attends a PE conference where she collaborates with fellow health and physical education colleagues. These conferences are not just opportunities for professional development, but are a source of inspiration for Ms. Nelson, who always returns with new and creative ideas to enhance her curriculum. Her dedication to being a lifelong learner ensures that her students receive the highest quality of education. Ms. Nelson's impact extends far beyond the walls of her classroom and the boundaries of the soccer field. She is a beacon of positivity and enthusiasm within our school community. Her caring nature and genuine concerns for her well-being of others make her a beloved figure among students and staff alike. She is always ready to lend an ear, offer support, or share a smile, as she is the first face students see each morning in the drop and drive line. Ms. Nelson exemplifies what it means to be a teacher, to inspire, to motivate, and to make a lasting difference in the lives of others. Congratulations, Ms. Deanna Nelson. Your dedication, passion, and kindness are truly remarkable, and we are all better for having you as part of our educational family.
Congratulations, Miss Nelson.
One more, 1, 2, 3, Keith.
Well, round of applause for Miss Nelson. Next up is Carbone for Snow School.
So I have 2 awards to present tonight. One is for our Educational Specialist of the Year and one is for our Teacher of the Year. So first, I'd like to present Mr. Jeff Jagle, our Educational Specialist. Mr. Jagle is an elementary school counselor who has dedicated 10 years to education. He's been part of the Bound Brook School District for 5 years and is deeply passionate about supporting and assisting the student of Bound Brook. With a diverse work history in the counseling field, Mr. served as a substance abuse counselor in a residential program and as a student assistance counselor. Additionally, he's coached football, lacrosse, and wrestling in another school district, gaining valuable insight and skills from these various roles. Utilizing his wealth of experience, he actively supports the students of Bound Brook. Creating a safe and supportive environment for his students is a top priority for Mr. Jagle. His office serves as a sanctuary where students feel secure to be themselves and discuss their feelings openly. He has also recently taken charge of the mindfulness program for 5th and 6th grade students at Smalley School, where he works with the students on stress management, emotional control, empathy, and social skills. Mr. Jagle also serves as our HIV specialist and works assiduously to maintain, react, and restore all positive interactions between students. I've worked very closely with Mr. Jagle this year, and it is with such an honor that I give him this award because he is a very, very person, and he should be acknowledged as much as possible. Congratulations.
Congratulations, Mr. Jagle.
It is with great honor that I present our second employee of the month, our teacher, my goodness, employee of the year, our teacher of the year, Ms. Julianne. Ms. Julianne Tacconi is a 6th grade language arts teacher who's dedicated 6 years to education. She's taught in Bound Brook her entire career, including her student observation hours and student teaching placement. She was born and raised in Massachusetts. She came to New Jersey to study English and education at Rutgers University. Ms. Tacconi is an educator who's passionate about promoting diversity, equity, and inclusion in her classroom. She's actually a founding member of our DEI committee, which was just launched this year. She was a member of the Rutgers University Community Engaged Anti-Racist Project, where she played a role in creating an anti-racist curriculum and resources for middle grade classrooms. She was awarded the Penny Kitty Book Love Foundation grant, which allowed her to fill her classroom library with books that represent all identities and backgrounds. I've seen this book collection in her classroom, and it's phenomenal. Ms. Tacconi even does a book buffet where the students go around and they sample all the different books and get to choose which ones they want to read. Ms. Tacconi believes in the power of representation and uplifting voices that have often gone unheard. She consistently seeks ways to make reading and writing inclusive and relevant to her students' lives and interests. This is evident in the way she designs her instructional materials and practices. She's an advocate for her students and firmly believes that their perspectives are the fuel for a successful educational experience. Outside of the school day, Ms. Tacconi continues to support her school community. She served as a mentor teacher, and that's both official mentor and unofficial mentor because everybody goes to Ms. Tacconi if they need something. She teaches students in small groups for our after-school WIN program, and she even stays usually till about 6 o'clock at night every night for Middle Earth. Additionally, she supports students in completing their homework, and she practices reading, writing, speaking in Spanish, and supporting her students academically and strengthening rapport and in the community and in her classroom. Ms. Tacconi goes to events before school, after school, on the weekend, on free time, of her past students, of her present students, and cheers them all on. Ms. Tacconi is always ready and willing to help her school community in any way she can. Ms. Tacconi has a lifelong love for learning and community extending to others each day. I've worked very closely with Ms. Tacconi this year. She is one of those teachers that I can go to for anything. If I need to send something out and I need someone to proofread it first, I can send it to Ms. Saccone and she'll send it back. She's that go-to teacher for admin, for students, for parents, and for teachers. There's no other teacher more deserving of this award this year than our very own Ms. Saccone.
One more. 1, 2, 3.
Another round of applause. Next, we have Dr. Sir.
Miss Kenny, you thought your print was small. Everyone, please join me in welcoming the Community Middle School Educational Specialist of the Year, Mrs. Jennifer Guerrero. Mrs. Guerrero is a dedicated social worker with 19 years of experience encompassing both education and community mental health care. Currently serving in her 5th year as a school social worker on the child study team in the Bound Brook School District. She holds a pivotal role at the Community Middle School. Ms. Guerrero has undertaken the responsibility of devising and overseeing individual education plans for students receiving special education services. Her attention to detail ensures compliance with special education laws. Mrs. Guerrero's strong communication and leadership skills have been instrumental in her success. Effectively with administration, teachers, students, families, she establishes fair and equitable programs. Ms. Guerrero works actively towards creating an inclusive and supportive environment. In addition to her professional expertise, Ms. Guerrero brings a warm and friendly demeanor to her role. Ms. Guerrero's ability to infuse humor into her interactions adds a personal touch to her professional relationships. Colleagues appreciate Ms. Guerrero not only for her professional competence, but also for her ability to connect with others through humor and kindness. On behalf of the Community Middle School, I would like to congratulate Mrs. Jennifer Guerrero, the CMS 2024 Educational Specialist of the Year.
One more. All right.
Another round of applause for Ms. Guerrero.
Just so you know, all of our Teachers of the Year and our Educational Specialists of the Year get honored each year with all of those from Somerset County. And we recently had a nice breakfast at the Elks Club put on by the Somerset County, honoring all of the people you see here tonight and all of those throughout the county. So a big hand to everyone here tonight, but also for all the teachers that were honored this year that help all of our students in our area. And next up for the Community Middle School, please help me welcome the Community Middle School Teacher of the Year for 2024, Mrs. Sandra Pettish. Mrs. Pettish has devoted her life to special education with 20 years of teaching experience. She has the privilege of working with diverse learners, each with their own unique strengths and challenges. For the past 3 years, Mrs. Pettish has had the opportunity to teach in the Emotional Regulation Impairment Program and in the Language Learning Disabilities classroom at Community Middle School. Mrs. Pettish takes pride in her personalized connections with each student. Her belief in the power of positive relationships guides her teaching philosophy. Mrs. Pettish's friendly personality, lighthearted humor, and calm demeanor become tools to engage and connect with her students. Through these connections, she conveys genuine care and concern, letting her students know they are seen and heard. Mrs. Pettish's daily job is to encompass the complexities of addressing challenging behavioral issues while teaching ELA and social studies. She approaches this delicate balance with resilience and dedication. Every challenge is an opportunity for her students and for her to learn and grow. Beyond the classroom, Mrs. Pettish is the co-advisor for the Student Council. This role allows her to extend her impact beyond academics, contributing to the vibrant school community by planning school dances, organizing school spirit events, and leading fundraising endeavors, including field day yesterday in that 100-degree on the football field heat all day long. And thank you for that. Mrs. Pettish strives to create an atmosphere where students feel a sense of belonging and pride in their school. Mrs. Pettish collaborates with her fellow educators and child study team, engaging in brainstorming sessions to enhance the classroom environment. Together, they explore innovative ideas and ensure every student feels valued and supported. Mrs. Pettish's goal is not only to impart knowledge, but to make a positive and lasting difference in the lives of her students. On behalf of the Community Middle School, I would like to congratulate Mrs. Sandra Pettish as the CMS 2024 Teacher of the Year.
Last round of applause for Mr. Last study actions, now Mr. Six, who was at our high school educators of the year.
Okay, good evening again. First, I would like to announce the Educational Specialist of the Year for Bound Brook High School, Ms. Julia Buccini. Julia Buccini is a devoted clinical social worker who has dedicated the past 5 years to making a positive impact at Bound Brook High School. Her passion lies in assisting individuals and families in overcoming challenges, particularly in navigating the intricate landscape of mental and substance use issues. Julia holds a bachelor's degree in clinical work, social work from Rutgers University, New Brunswick, and earned her master's degree from Monmouth University, specializing in clinical social work with a concentration in children and families. After many years and roles working in a residential substance use and mental health program, Julia embraced a new challenge as a clinical social worker at Bound Brook High School. Within this educational setting, she skillfully applies her expertise in adolescent, adult, and family therapy, employing cognitive behavior therapy, individualized treatment planning, crisis intervention, and trauma-informed practices. Over the past 5 years, Julia has been instrumental in establishing a supportive and therapeutic counseling program, offering services through individual, group, and family sessions, along with crisis management. Julia focuses on fostering resilience and accentuating the strengths of students and families, resulting in positive and enduring changes. Her leadership in behavioral health practices is evident through her continuous efforts to advance her skills and advance the counseling program. Julia is also committed to community engagement and is actively providing resources to families in need. Julia, you epitomize the limitless mantra that we advocate at Bound Brook High School. Congratulations on representing BBHS as Educational Specialist of the Year.
One, two, three. One more. One, two.
Perfect. Another round of applause for Mr. Buccini.
Okay, our Governor's Educator of the Year is the one and only Miss Janelle Filiatro. Janelle Filiatro has dedicated the past 23 years to education. She has been a part of the Bound Brook High School community for 21 of those years as a devoted special education teacher. While Ms. Filiatro has filled various roles as an educator in the special education department, her current role is a functional life skills teacher. She played an integral part in creating the STAR program, which stands for Students and Teachers Achieving Results. Through the program, Ms. Filiatro provides learners with the opportunity to practice and master independence, self-advocacy skills, engage in social interaction, access community resources, acquire and maintain vocational placement, and participate in recreation and leisure activities. Ms. Filiatro is both an educator and an advocate, as it is her goal that students will be able to transfer these skills into their adult lives and fully explore interests post-graduation. Additionally, Ms. Filiatro has established the Brook Cafe, in which students set up and run a small coffee business on Fridays at the high school. Through the cafe, students have the opportunity to practice communication skills and learn important job skills. Another great project Ms. Filiatro was paramount in implementing was the Personal Wellness Course, which is a collaboration between the special education and physical education departments. This is a physical education class where students with socialization and adaptive needs are paired with typically developing students, we call them PE partners, to promote skill building while fostering wellness. Ms. Filiatro's mannerisms and professionalism, both in and out of the classroom, are among the elite. She exemplifies qualities that are valued in an educator and professional: integrity, genuine commitment, hard work, and a firm belief in lifelong learning. It is for these reasons and so many others that Ms. Filiatro is honored as the Bound Brook High School Educator of the Year.
Okay, at this time, we're gonna take some pictures. I would like all of the educators and educational specialists of the year to come to the stage to take a picture with the Board of Education.
They're coming down. Oh, they're coming down. Like,
Come down, you're coming up.
Oh, yeah, no. Here you are. We don't have to go all the way. It's not, I don't think. Smaller than most of us. We can stay more centered. Yeah, teachers in the middle. We should be on the outside.
Oh, thank you. Oh, okay, I love
Get in. There you go.
She's like,
Might need to move down.
Oh, you mean that center?
Come on in, come on in.
All right.
Okay, next up, don't leave. Students of the month, don't leave. We're gonna get you next.
Yes.
move this way. There we go. Two steps, yes, there we go. Is that better?
Good now, Mike?
Ready? One, you're ready. One more. One, two. Right.
Thank you.
Yeah, don't go.
Wait there, teachers.
I'm gonna take a picture.
I was wondering what you did.
Yeah, it's already.
How many students were not getting the podium? Ready? 1, 2, 3, cheese.
Baseball game, and 2 soccer.
One, two,
Cancel myself.
Congratulations.
Thank you. Oh, for here. Yeah, that's good. Thank you.
Okay, this time. Hello? Hello? Hi. At this time, I'd like all of the students of the month with their parents to come on up to the stage.
Students, parents, let's go.
Very good, but I just want to thank all of our staff for coming out tonight to support.
As many as you can.
You can come on down this way too. Bring your chair. Were you worried about falling off? Just saying.
There's plenty of room.
Ready?
We can move it. Yeah.
One, two, three.
All right.
Congratulations to all of our students of the month.
For now. We can, we're here now.
All right, everybody, let's reconvene. We are up to item 3. Emmanuel, do we have any more to add to the student board member?
Yes. All right, I'll just say, all right. So, oh, is it? Hello? Okay. So, yeah, I have a pretty big report today. Sorry. In terms of sports teams, most of the seasons have been finished. So baseball finished their season, I believe finished their season at 5 wins and 11 losses. Boys tennis finished their season at 10 wins and 9 losses, with their final game being a state game against Highland Park today. I believe they were 4th seeded for Group 2. Our JV boys volleyball team finished their season at 3-11 with a win against College Charter, which I believe Dr. Freeman attended himself. Softball finished their season today at 16-5, with their final game being a state game against Holmdel today, which I attended. And the team has also won the Skyline Mountain Division title for this season, so I believe that's a round of applause. As Dr. Freeman said before, there were recent inductions for the English, Spanish, and French Honor Societies by Ms. Roger, Ms. Foster, Ms. Salas, and Ms. Sanchez, and Mr. Adams, respectively. Dr. Freeman was in attendance for both of them. I myself was in attendance for the English one, and I believe that went relatively smooth. And similarly, the National English Honor Society will be starting a Reading Buddies program that will aim to demonstrate to the students of Small Lafayette. In other news, the College and Career Readiness Program will be starting after the school year ends, where students will be able to apply to colleges, fill out the FAFSA application, create a job resume, and more, which will be led by our staff and administrators here at Bamberg High School. And lastly, our Future Professionals program for our technology department have just concluded their round of interviews. We'll be starting this July from, I believe it's July to mid-August, where they'll provide aid to our department through maintenance and other means while learning about career in IT. And that is all.
That was an outstanding report, and probably one of the most relevant reports for the board, because not only are they good updates for what's happening in the district, there are a number of items they highlighted that we're actually moving tonight in the agenda. One that you indirectly touched on was 9.24, which is approving upgrades to the audiovisual equipment and data. So it's really timely that we'll be able to hear your reports better in the future. But thank you very much. On the chief board.
I have one more thing I need to add. So, I believe the organization called the Day by Day Foundation, but they just had a kickball tournament last weekend raising money for our seniors through I think it's a scholarship, which was aided by our Bamberg track and field team. And similarly, our track and field team have their last competition next weekend at sectionals. And that's all.
Thank you. Any questions? All right. We are up to committee reports. First up is education, and I believe Ms. High is going to be presenting this to Mr. Justin.
Okay, I'm gonna do a testing. Okay, good. One of the things was actually a very productive meeting, and Mr. Ross, I may need you if I need to jump in. One of the things that we discussed during the education curriculum meeting was the changes that were taking place in the curriculum. And that the major change was the music and art semester courses. Used to be a yearly course, but then because of the interest of the teachers and of the students, it was changed so that there are now semester courses. Very, very well received. And just moving forward with that, there was a Latin music dance class on top of all of that. But again, just kind of listening to what the needs are in the high school and just putting it into action. So just exciting. One of the things Emmanuel mentioned too was the CCRN, which is the College Career Readiness Now program. And looking to get juniors involved in this process also. We received $33,000 from RVCC. This is huge, and I think a lot of this too has to do with the very positive relationship that Bound Brook High School has had with RVCC, and really taking advantage of the courses that they offer. It's going to include English, math supervisors, ELL. It will focus on college career planning, looking to fill out the FAFSA forms to make it so that it's more available and understandable to students and to parents. One of the things that's exciting also is there is an EMT fire program that's coming. It's a new program. It's an actual course, and RVCC is looking to hire students and will pay the students to attend this. And when they then take part of and complete that program, it's a 2-year program, working on sites and really doing what EMTs and fire personnel do. And then coming back to the community, that these are people that could be hired within the community. We added a drone program here. RVCC is also adding a drone program. They have a new building, and in this new building is a drone program, a virtual a jet engine program. So this is really big stuff that's happening, and I'm so glad that Bound Brook is a part of this. One of the other things that we discussed during this meeting was the testing that had taken place in this results. And happy to report that there is increase in English. It was from 63% to 77%. That's a good jump. Also in math, it was from 32% to 40%. So 14% growth in the English and an 8% growth in mathematics. Smalley School is starting a library club, and when it was brought to the committee, we're looking at how can we just connect this to other programs. So looking at connecting the library program with book clubs and looking at that. And I believe that covers everything from education.
Very good, thank you, Ms. High. Any comments or questions from the members? Good job. Up to governance, Mr. Bao.
Okay. At governance, we only spoke about one topic. South Bound Brook has reached out and they would like to form a joint committee, as you guys should know because I emailed you about interest in joining the committee. We got quite a few of you responding in the affirmative. So the next step is for the two presidents to come together, formally discuss the charge of the committee, the parameters of the committee, meeting frequency and location, things of that nature. And then once all of that is sorted out, we will be reaching out to members to finalize the actual membership of the committee. But that's where it stands right now. Did I miss anything there, Mr. President? Okay, that's all we had for governance.
Thank you, Mr. Bao. Any comments or questions? All right, back to Ms. High for Human Resources.
This will be brief. One of the things that we look at every time when we meet as a committee is the staffing situations within the district. And it's looking, just for new hires, for et cetera. And this time of year too is when we have renewals and non-renewals. So all of that has taken place. I think that's just about it.
Thank you very much. Questions from Ms. High on Human Resources? All right, over to Mr. Zupko for Operations.
Operations, can you guys hear me? Yeah. My notes are really relevant because some of the microphones aren't working. First of all, I want to give a shout out to Nick Vendi, our Director of Technology. Thank you for coming. It was an honor to talk to you, and we love teaching, we love staff input, and it was really good. So Nick was basically presented two proposals to the committee related to the upgrade of the high school auditorium audio-visual system, which we desperately need. First, it was from Keyboard Consultants and Second Generation Services. Mr. Venti expressed that he worked with both companies in the past. He recommended the proposal from Keyboard Consultants, which was a lot cheaper. Members were provided both proposals, and members asked technical questions which were answered by Mr. Venti. The committee recommended the proposal from Keyboard Consultants to the board for consideration. After the meeting was determined that there was no need to address the stage curtain and is now fully operational. The initiative was included in 24-25 budget, but was budgeted less than the proposals. The scope and need of the project was expanded, however, there's ample funds. So we are going to finally have everything in the 21st century. Technology plan update. Mr. Venti was very busy, also provided the committee with an update on the mission to refresh the district technology plan. He informed the committee of the number of volunteers, the number of community and staff survey responses received already. The plan is expected to be presented to the board for adoption and complete. It will develop a 3-year vision identifying the district's specific technology needs and the best means to provide such for the students and their families. Finally, we had the 24-25 final budget presentation. Dr. Freeman and Mr. Gorski provided a very brief budget update, indicating the budget and all the required supporting information has been submitted to the DOE. Once the final budget is approved, admin will inform the committee. Mr. Gorski, I want to throw a question to you. Are we okay? Any updates on that?
Mr. Zupko, subsequent to that meeting, the budget has been approved by the county office.
Excellent. So that's we really are grateful for our administrative team and everyone getting that done. A couple more things. 23-24 resolution to transfer excess surplus into the capital reserves account. Dr. Freeman and Mr. Gorski informed the committee the only opportunity to transfer funds for the 23-24 excess surplus in the capital reserve is in the month of June. Resolution. Mr. Gorski provided approximate current balance in the capital reserve account of $2,500. He indicated his optimism that the available excess surplus to transfer should be in line with the previous years. I'm sorry, that was $2,500,000.
That makes
You know what? It was a test. Yeah, everyone's been in Huh?
We got you.
All right. Mr. Venti's paying attention, right? I know Mr. Gorski was probably sweating it out there saying,
Where did it go?
He indicated his optimism that available excess surplus and transfer should be in line with previous years, and then $2 to $3 million range. The committee recommended admin prepare a resolution for the June meeting. Finally, consideration for follow-up at a future meeting is recommended to revisit discussions with this municipality related to shared services agreement as related to facilities, including fields that are jointly used. I want to just throw that to Mr. Gorski and anyone else that has any information on that.
Certainly, Dr. Freeman can chime in. We met with township officials on a few occasions at the operations committee and at administrative level meetings to talk about shared service agreements, investments that the district has made in our turf field and lighting. That is not just enjoyed by the school community, but the Bound Brook community at large. So we're hopeful that there'll be some financial participation coming from the township to share those costs, and more to come on that.
Anyone else? No. Dr. Freeman?
So one of the things we've been doing is we've been collaborating with the borough for about the last 2 months in terms of shared services, things that need to be done by both the school and the borough. So we have realized there was a need for some open communication, and we're trying to build a rapport so we get to the point where we sit down, we can have a cordial conversation about the actual shared services and kind of revisit that and get them to look at what we had talked about before, kind of reimbursing us or sharing in the cost for some of the fields that we have in place. So we'll be reaching out probably sometime this summer to sit down and have a conversation.
Thank you. I know the committee is thankful that our administrative team is very diligent in having open communication with the township, and I know that we will have some answers in the future. Thank you so much. We appreciate it. Mr. President, that is Operation Committee Notes. Anything, any questions from anyone? Someone has a question for me?
I wouldn't use the microphone.
The sign at Smalley School, operations, and Dr. Schrader's giving me that little smile, like we're.
We don't know about the sign.
We're gonna put it to bed, and then I saw in your weekend report that we're there.
We're there, but actually the last model or mock-up that we spoke about, that's gonna be one. Okay, so we agreed on everything with a couple of details that we came to consensus, and we've sent it off to the manufacturer, and that's the process of putting it together.
Yeah, I'm like that. I think that, yeah. I don't know if, I have one question for you.
No, it's all.
Sign it. Sign it.
When the printer is working through the signage, will there be proofs or something that can be approved before any work is done? So in other words, we're giving them our work, but normally what would happen is like a proof or something would come back from them showing what it's gonna look like. And I'm just wondering if we wanna just get sign off on that so that we know.
Okay, let me look into it. If it's not already being made, we can get that. Alright, and if not, we'll get one next time.
I'm just saying it could be a brick thing, so.
Oh,
Okay.
Just wanna like,
No,
just
not
wanna know
another
what it's
brick.
gonna look like.
Oh, you're talking about the last situation. I didn't know you were from Brickgate. Okay.
Yeah,
Alright,
I'm
so we'll take a
rushing.
look at it.
Thank you.
Any other, first of all, thank you, Mr. Zupko, for the report. Very well done. Any other comments or questions from the members regarding operations? All right. Sue, do we have any update for Somerset County or?
No, that's next month.
Thank you very much. So we are over to Ms. Carlton for the southbound part report.
This will be brief, I promise. So earlier, a couple months ago, I spoke about the fact that Franklin Covey would be coming to school to recertify us for the Lighthouse program, and we did get our certification. So we are halfway to legacy status, we have 4 more to go. And then just our 8th grade graduation is June 14th. And as far as the joint committee, Southbound representatives is working more with everybody.
Thank you.
Sounds good. Any questions for Ms. Carlton on southbound? All right. So we are now up to item 5.1, public participation in the board meeting. This will be for agenda items only. Do we have any commenters from the meeting? Doesn't look like a rush to the podium. When you have a chance, do we have any online? Nothing online. So we are moving on to item 6.1. Be it resolved that the Brattleboro Board of Education, upon recommendation of the superintendent, approves the minutes of the following meetings, regular and executive session, meeting minutes for April 29th, 2024. Can we have a motion? Thank you, Mr. Zupko. A second from Ms. High. Any discussion? Hearing none, can we have a roll call, please?
Mr. Bell,
Yes.
Ms. Gazino,
Yes.
Ms. Carlton,
Yes.
Mr. Zupko,
Yes.
Mr. Minhas.
Yes.
Ms. Hyde,
Yes.
Mr. Palmer, Mr. Board President.
Yes.
Motion passes.
Thank you. All right, we're up to item 7.1. Be it resolved that the superintendent recommends for approval the resolutions outlined in district personnel resolutions. This is 7.2 through 7.66. Can I have a motion?
Motion.
It's
It's on the digital one, yeah.
So I apologize. Who made that motion? Good. And a second from Mr. Zupko?
Sure.
Thank you. Any discussion?
Yes,
down here. On 7.2, Matt Gould is resigning. And just a personal comment, in my walking through the town, I've met him a couple of times, got to know him. And if you read his letter of resignation, and you look at some of the other letters submitted, just a first-class individual. And he's going to another district that's offering a lot more money. And I would suggest strongly to Dr. Freeman that you keep his name, because he is someone worth pursuing in the future. Just a great individual, and we're really gonna miss him.
We take it.
Any other comments or questions? Hearing none, can we have a roll call, sir?
Yes, sir. Mr. Januzzi, was that personnel motion moved by Mr. Ballmer?
It was Mr. Bao who moved and Mr. Zupko was second.
Mr. Bell?
Yes.
Ms. Gazino?
Yes.
Ms. Carlton?
Yes, with the exception of 7.27 to 7.67, abstain.
Thank you. So noted. Mr. Zupko?
Yes, with the exception of 7.11, I abstain.
So noted. Ms. Hyde?
Yes.
Mr. Ballmer?
Yes.
Mr. Januzzi?
Yes,
Motion passes.
thank you. We are up to item 8.1. Be it resolved that the Bound Board of Education approves the resolutions as outlined in district education resolutions. This is 8.2 through 8.10. Can I have a motion?
Motion.
Thank you, Mr. Bao. A second from Ms. Carlton. Any discussion? All right, hearing none, can you have a roll call, please?
Mr. Bell?
Yes.
Ms. Gazino?
Yes.
Ms. Carlton?
Yes, with the exception of 8.9 and 8.10, abstain.
So noted. Thank you. Mr. Zupko?
Yes.
Mr. Minhas?
Yes.
Ms. Hyde?
Yes.
Mr. Ballmer?
Yes.
Mr. Januzzi?
Yes.
Motion passes.
Thank you. Item 9.1, be it resolved that the Bound Board of Education approves the resolutions as outlined in board action resolutions. This is 9.2 through 9.26. Can I have a motion?
Motion.
Thank you, Mr. Minhas. Second.
Second.
Thank you, Ms. Carlton. Discussion.
As always, thank you for the donations. There were two.
That is correct. One from Bridge of Books Foundation, the other was from our BBPD, so thank you very much. If there are no comments or questions, we can move to a roll call.
Mr. Bell?
Yes.
Ms. Gazino?
Yes.
Ms. Carlton?
Yes.
Mr. Zupko?
Yes.
Mr. Minhas?
Yes.
Ms. Hyde?
Yes.
Mr. Ballmer?
Yes.
Mr. Januzzi?
Yes.
Motion passes.
Thank you. We have not been provided with any other matters to come before the board, so we are now up to new business. If there are any items that the members would like to raise. Yeah, Ms. Hyde.
I just want to make a comment. I serve also on the Pembroke Alumni Association, and we just went through the scholarship interviews. And Mr. Smith, these kids, they were fabulous. They really were. And the one thing that really stuck out to me over everything else was their connection and admiration of the teachers. And some of the letters of recommendation that came out were so touching, but so personal. And, you know, some wrote a number of recommendations unique to each student. It just was such a pleasure meeting with these kids. And, you know, I'm sure they'll be excited when they hear. But again, it was wonderful. Kudos to the staff, kudos to the students. It just was an absolute pleasure.
I just wanted to wish our 8th grade class all the best of luck on their upcoming incredible trip. That's going to be phenomenal. I want to thank Dr. Senator and his team and the staff for putting everything together. I want to thank everybody our administrative team from the top down. This is a chance for some of our students that have never even been out of the state to and look at some history and have a great time. So I know it's been many hours, weeks, and months in the making, pie sales, so on and so forth. So kudos to our 8th grade class, administrative team, Dr. S, and everyone involved. Thank you.
Here. Here we go. We are now up to item 12, open to the public for discussion. So this is not constrained to agenda items. Anybody that's interested, just approach the podium. Make sure you sign in with name and affiliation. And note that each individual will be provided with time to speak and no individual may speak twice until everybody who is interested in speaking has had an opportunity. Anybody from the crowd? Anybody online? No commenters online as well. All right. So we will now move on to item 13.1, be it resolved about education into executive session as allowed by NJSA 10:11 for the purposes outlined in the motion. 1, 4.
It's always 1, 4. I don't know the actual one. It's always 1, 4, and 7.
7 and 8.
It's just 7 and 8.
Well, 1, 4, 7.
Sorry, 1, 4, 7, and 8. Thank you. Can I have a motion?
Motion.
Thank you, Mr. Minas. A second.
Second.
Thank you, Ms. Carlton. All in favor?
Aye.
We are adjourned to executive. Ready to go, Mike?
We have to go.
All right, we are back in session, up to item 14.1, be it resolved that the Bound Brook Board of Education approves the resolutions as outlined in approval of HIV cases under high school. This is item 14.2. Have a motion.
Motion.
Thank you, Mr. Powell. Second.
Second.
Thank you, Mr. Vinas. Roll call, please.
Mr. Bell,
Yes.
Ms. Gazino,
Yes.
Ms. Carlton,
Yes.
Mr. Zupko.
Yes.
Mr. Minhas.
Yes.
Ms. Hyde,
Yes.
Mr. Ballmer,
Yes.
and Mr. Janusik.
Yes.
Motion passes.
Thank you. Item 15.1, be it resolved that the Bound Brook Board of Education approves the resolutions as outlined in approval of HIV cases under middle and elementary schools. This is 15.2 and 15.3. Have a motion.
Motion.
Thank you, Mr. Powell. Second.
Second.
Thank you, Ms. Guzino. Roll call, please.
Yes.
Ms. Gazino,
Yes.
Ms. Carlton,
Abstain.
thank you. Mr. Zupko.
Yes.
Mr. Minhas.
Yes.
Ms. Hyde,
Yes.
Mr. Ballmer,
Yes.
Mr. Janusik.
Yes.
Motion passes.
Thank you. We are up to item 16, and I will entertain a motion to adjourn.
Motion.
Thank you, Mr. Powell. Second.
Second.
Thank you, Mr. Zupko. All in favor?
Aye.
We are